off Sensui. Down goes Hajizi, though. Edward gets one. Another grab by James. Will he be able to take down Yue? The answer is no. Gets knocked up, gets severed once more. And now James gets sent 6 feet under the ground.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. This glue is the kicker. Well, up top, Epic the King.
Once more, he does get the Pinnacle Ninja. Can Demon Kite find the body? Where's MP? Where's MP? Where's the real MP? And he does switcheroo.
Yeah, again, as we were saying, the glue, a fantastic pick for Twisted Minds, and it really messes up the team fighting for Aurora. But the longer the team fight goes, and when the Primal Wrath is perfectly timed by Edward, the Edith becomes a problem for Twisted Minds. Again, Twisted Minds cannot last a very long team fight. At some point, they're going to gas out, and the Edith will come into effect. That's exactly what happened in the last one.
Yeah, and I feel like they run out of gas quicker, right? Just because of the lineup that they have here. And, you know, even with that, RORA just kind of taking things steady for the most part. Very just, you know, Yue with the feathered airstrike is just very giving. Like, he's going to drop it down every time it's available because of the fact that he knows that they can still win fights even without it.
Renegade walks a little brush with 3 members. While Twisted Minds in it. Edward with the onward and the transformation. Primal Wrath taken down. Sensui, another one bites it. Hajizi, Dominkai playing like he's the Granger from game 1. In your face, James. Down he goes with a charged Quella. Taking him down. 3 for none. Aurora. Dog walking. Twisted Minds.
Again, Aurora can just last longer in a fight, and the lineup of Twisted Minds gasses out quickly. Not just that, they get bursted down quickly.
They get bursted down, but also I want to point out the fact that Renegade has been able to utilize this Hylos, and he's got the glorious pathway, man. He's been able to set things up really well with the rest of the team's kit here. MP's not going to be able to do anything against Edward and Domenkite. But that's the thing, the layering of what's happening from RORA is exactly what we saw from the composition from game 1, and they're making it happen here. Now they get this turtle, last one of the game, 3 for 3, and a 6.3k gold lead now.
Remember what we were talking about earlier, what I said, wherein that high loss, if going back to the lineup of Twisted Minds in game number 1, if it was paired up with an Edith, would work out so well. Now Aurora has the high loss paired up with an Edith, and it's working out so well.
And there's always that blunt object. Noted, sometimes it is a blunt force object in the Hilda, but Twisted Minds, they really like it. And it seems to be their detriment. Like, there's only so much a Hilda can do come team fights when it's reached full scale.
Yeah, again, the glue is a perfect companion hero to the Hilda, but it has just gotten way out of hand, and MP gets solo killed by Demon Kite in the purple buff.
I can only imagine what happened there, but when you find Hanzo alone, that does tend to happen.
Yeah, dude, I mean, he's got, hold on, mid-lane.
So that's right, popped in by Yue, opening up that tier 2 take. Twisted Mind staring down the barrel of a loaded gun. And here's the thing, Dominkai doesn't even have a gun. What does Killua have?
Well, what is that?
It's magic, that's what.
Okay.
You watch
magic.
Hunter?
I'm watching it now. So, it's, you know what? That's where we're at. But right now, Twisted Minds are losing more space to work around, and it's looking really grim. You can already see just how far ahead, you know, Domenkite, Demon Kite, and Edward, even Edward, on this Edith Big R in terms of itemization, and they're just going to force Twisted Minds out of their side of the jungle. Even Sensui is not going to be able to do anything. MP might just try to get the orange, doesn't, takes a peek around, but that's it. And you mentioned this, you know, when he got blasted 1v1.
Oh, what?
He finds you.
Man, that's burst. What is MP rocking? How did he get that far? He only has a corrosion scythe.
Yeah,
Is that all he has?
New Hanzo's cooked, man.
All right, so
New Hanzo is
I'm
wild.
assuming he got like all 5 stacks of Amino Habakiri and then snow snatched them.
Yeah, that feels like a warning shot now for Aurora that, wait, yo, the Hanzo can do that despite them having a 7.3k gold lead and climbing.
So he's got a golden staff to Pro side.
Okay, so he has a golden staff with it too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, he had that. He had that this whole time.
But still, the fact that you're able to do that.
You had a Blood Wings.
Yeah.
So he went through all that?
Yeah, he went through all of that. He just went straight to the back line. And just, no!
All right, we're fine. Lord now down to about 0 health. Quick take by Aurora. And this is all you could get, right? When you're Twisted Minds, you can only do so much.
You can only do so much. A little reminder who made the game here. Now, going back to it.
In case you forgot.
In case you forgot,
It's
right now.
Moonton, not Montoon, all right?
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. I don't know. Even what we just witnessed with that quick take, this might be a preview of how much damage potential can come out from Twisted Minds.
Yeah.
But they still have to deal with this massive gold deficit, and they have to deal with the Lord coming into the mid lane. And the thing is, with Aurora's lineup, they can actually force the fight. We've seen Edward do this multiple times on this specific hero, this Edith, especially when the flicker is available. So expect them to almost force a fight here and force Twisted Minds to actually go in for the defense on this one.
Oh, gonna be a tough defense. Oh, good use of the ultimate by Yue to just immediately zone out, clear waves, and force Twisted Minds back.
That's right. Even if there were Holy Shields, Aurora have already compromised Twisted Minds' defense. Down goes the mid lane, tier 1, and that's a main artery. Aurora happy with their take, and now they're going to continue smothering Twisted Minds, taking away buffs from MP the King.
The next siege by Aurora can just go the same way again. Once Yue has that feathered airstrike, pop it, zone it, make sure Aurora can just go forward, push towers, and they're like that. Just he's doing it again.
Oh, MP though. Is he going to be on the hunt once again?
Oh, the answer. Zealot Force and the stun. Almost. If MP the King did not have the iframe to retreat, clicks the ult once more to get back to his original body. Close calls. Now Aurora are playing a little more defensive. They're clumping up to where MP sends his ghost.
They still want to do that again, and they still have some waves pushing in. They want this top turret down before they go and take that next lord when it's up. So they're going to fight for it here.
Perfectly synced. Bottom and top lane. One of them's got to give. Another Pinnacle Ninja by MP the King. You see there, he was at the cusp of death, the brink of saying goodbye. He's being sent to Hades, but he does get the recovery. You know, when you do click that recovery button, he gets like yay bit of recovery health. So
exactly why I don't play Hanzo.
Little mechanics. He's very deep.
Live it on the edge when you play that hero, man.
Yeah, I like it though. Like the fact, like with the new changes to Pinnacle Ninja, it makes him again another sub roamer. He's sort of like another EXP laner that you pair up with your lineup that can really just go deep, get info, be aggressive, try to bring someone low, and then just go back safely.
Like a Masha.
Like a Masha.
Like this.
That's nuts. The fact that he can do that.
Oh, finds Demon Kite. I don't think he can do that. Not to a Suyo.
Yeah.
All right, maybe he can try that on Yue and Domin Kite, but not Suyo, not Demon Kite.
Yeah, and even at that point, again, you're just going to be forced out of this this side of your jungle. You know, he can do it a couple times the best he can, but ultimately, you always have to focus on these objectives. You know, once that horde is up, you're going to try to replicate that. But this time, you don't want to just freely let it go. He's going to be too late.
He's going to try the retribution. Too late. Aurora blitzed that Lord, and they secure their second in game 1. That Lord is enhanced. He's going to knock up and jump onto that tier 3 up top.
This next defense for Twisted Minds will be really difficult. Even if they decide to throw bodies, they're severely lacking damage, I think. That's like one of the biggest problems. Even if MP the King can get one, that's just one. At that point, Aurora would have thrown so much more that maybe Twisted Minds already took down or have already lost 2 or 3 members just with MP the King trying to get either Yue or Dominkite.
Okay, we'll see how they prep up this one. This top turret's surely going to go down. They have to deal with the Lord. But can they stay in this game without it being a sweep for Aurora? Here we go.
Glorious pathway by Renegade. Oh! MP the King burst it, didn't even last 2 seconds. And down goes Insui. James trying his best with a split. Hajizi popped. Dominkite gets a double. And now James left in no man's land. Knee deep behind Aurora. And in a flash, Aurora gets the sweep.
Welcome back to MPL Philippines. Aurora continuing their strength from last season. Sort of fizzled out during the off-season, but now they are back, and they came back with a vengeance.
Again, Twisted Minds, you know, looking like they had a game plan from game 1 and game 2, but just not ultimately able to execute that game plan. And against a team like Aurora, again, what they were able to accomplish in their journey from S14 to where they are now, they're definitely looking refined here, because even with this, against, you know, a Hanzo across from them, they seem to be able to respond to it really well.
Joseph, there's a saying from a great general, plans are useless, planning is essential. I don't know if they planned for what happens if the plan failed.
Yeah.
And that's what happened in game 1 and 2. Like, they played on the Hilda.
Yep.
They tried to force it, and then Aurora just knew what to do.
Yeah, funnily enough, again, High Loss is one of those heroes that doesn't scream like power pick, but it has been used as a pick to anchor drafts around by teams, especially in SPS, where you'd be surprised. Wait, High Loss first two picks? The draft for these two games, if the High Loss was prioritized alongside either the Harith or Granger, they could have done so much more around that than if it was a Hilda that they prioritized.
Yeah, and they're gonna take their bow here, of course. Twisted Minds once they get it situated there. But again, it's only their first match. I'm sure they'll learn a lot from this going against a team like RORA.
Let them cook.
Let them cook. We gotta let them cook because they got a lot to fix, of course, going forward. But
Yeah.
now for RORA, man, it's great to see. I think, you know, again, looking back at how their journey was just last season, I'm really excited to see what this squad is able to do for the remaining of their regular season ahead of them. So I can't wait to hear from them over on stage, of course. They do have Odin and Hans on stage, and we're going to go ahead and have an interview for the game-winning RORA.
Hold up! Wait a minute! Sige, lipat muna ako. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the first match of Season 15, Aurora Gaming!
What a way to start MPL Season 15.
Incredible performance. First off, I guess pwede nating ibigay ang microphone kay Edward. Edward! Alright? Parang hindi pa rin sila nagbabago. Asan? Asan? Wala ka pa rin pinagbago, Edward. This marks, or itong laban na to, dahil nakuha mo ang 2-0, this is your 100th career win in MPL Philippines history. Nakakapanalo ka na ng 100 laro sa MPL. Are you aware of that? Alam mo ba yun?
Hindi po. Naglalaro lang po talaga ako eh. Wala akong ano ng stats.
Well, sa amin naglalaro, sa'yo siguro naglalaro ka lang, but for everybody else, we're definitely amazed by your performance. What does this milestone mean para sa'yo specifically?
Yun, nakakatuwa kasi parang ano, nabot ko yung milestone eh. Parang tanda ko na sa ano. Kasi, so yun, nakakatuwa lang.
Well, congratulations on 100.
Matagal ka na rin naman dito sa eksena, so hindi nakakagulat na may milestone ka sinaselebrate ngayon. And Edward, this is your first match win of the season. Ganito na bang klaseng laro yung aabangan namin throughout Season 15?
Opo. Tapos ano, siguro may konting improvement pa.
May aabangan pa tayo, Hans. Thank you, Edward. At ngayon gusto ko naman makausap si Yue. Yue, dito ka
Grabe.
naman sa gitna. Nasaan na ba yung mga fans ni Yue dyan?
Madami.
Wala pa rin pagbabago. Ganun pa rin kalakas ang sigawan nila, Yue. Kanina, nakausap namin si Hajizi. Sabi niya, mahal na mahal ka raw niya. Ano masasabi mo doon?
Mahal na mahal ko rin siya.
Parang kilig yung nararamdaman natin ngayon sa MPL stage, Hans.
Para magka-ambi pa rin sila.
Oo,
Wala, ganun talaga eh. Ganun talaga. Brotherly love almost all the time. Yue, maiba tayo. Let's go back to last season, right? Aurora Season 14, you guys fell short. It was just naging runner-ups kayo, but you still made it to represent the Philippines. Ano ba yung pagkakaiba o anong ibang makikita natin ngayon sa Aurora from Season 14 kumpara ngayong Season 15?
Siguro yung pinagkaiba ano po, inimprove po namin yung mga mali namin, tsaka sinama rin po namin yung mga lagi po namin ginagawang mali. Tsaka may mga ilalabas po kami na
Kaya tatawa.
Ano daw yun? Ituloy mo.
Sige, take 2 tayo.
Sige,
Take 2.
take 2.
ano po, tatama namin tsaka improve yung mga mali namin ginawa last season po. Tapos kasi lalabas po namin, secret po.
Ayun, secret. Huwag niyo daw munang ilabas.
Yan.
Alright, there we finally have it. Again, guys, your winners, Aurora Gaming. You may now take your walk of victory. And gentlemen, at the Isle of Glory, please take your bow. What a wonderful start
ang nakita natin mula sa RORAs as they, made sure na talagang mamarkahan nila ang kanilang unang panalo sa Season 15.
Talaga namang umiilaw ang Auroras for the first match of MPL Season 15 and we can't wait kung ano pa nga ba nang-aabang sa atin para sa ngayong araw, Hans.
Well, for now, we're gonna take a look at more of the insights na manggagaling sa ating mga casters. Kaya naman, casters, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, and again, congratulations there to not only Aurora Gaming, but also Edward, the 100th match win there, and I'm really wondering, what is that secret that they're waiting to reveal?
Well, we're going to be left wondering if they reveal it, it's not going to be a secret anymore, right?
Almost slipped.
Yeah.
Well, again, phenomenal performance to open up the season for us in Season 15, and I would have to say, they definitely show improvement from what we got to witness in Season 14. Now, MVP here is going to be none other than Demon Kite. So first we had Doman Kite, and now we got the other Kite. We got Demon Kite, 4-0-2 on the Suyo, and did he actually go the same build path you guys mentioned previously?
Kite stalks through the roof.
Yeah, he just straight up rushed the Hunter Strike, didn't go for the Fury Hammer detour, War Axe detour after a Fury Hammer. Just build it straight up. And again, that's just confidence. When you control the center of the map, you know as a jungler instinctually, ironically enough, that you can honestly just go for a very aggressive build path and playstyle as well. Demon Kite also did very good in this in this fight here, helping out Edward, and then eventually coming in alongside Edward to help Yue from James. And when you have a mid laner that is doing so well in controlling the rotations and the tempo of the game. In game number 1, it was the Vexana of Yue. Game number 2, it was the Farsa of Yue. Then the jungle, gold laner, they're both very happy.
Yeah, I really like the way that you see Renegade play this high-low so throughout the game, because a lot of times he was body blocking a lot of that, firepower from Twisted Minds. Granted, when you have this kind of a lead, throughout the game, you're able to go ahead and soak up a ton of damage, but it was just one of those cases where Twisted Minds weren't able to find the targets they were looking for.
Renegade was the anti-hitman hitman.
Anti-hitman hitman. So what does that make him? Isn't he this sandbag man here, or?
He's still the hitman. He's
still the
just
hitman.
anti-hitman. It happened once, all right?
Yeah.
Envy the King found you in once.
Yeah.
Never again.
Well, this is the heel man version, right?
Yeah.
True.
It's the heel man version. He just stands there. He stands there, he takes it, and he says, "Thank you, you're welcome."
Can I get more, sir?
Yeah, can I get more, sir? Because at that point, Aurora have already done their job. And